Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to set up dual monitors. So the Apple monitor cable that you're going to need is a mini display part. So if you're buying an Apple display, like the LED cinema display, then all you need to do is plug in the part in. But if you're buying a third party one, the chances are it'll take a VGA or DVI or other kind of part, so you're going to have to buy an adapter. Now on the Apple website or in the Apple store you can find adapters, but they're fairly expensive as they're about £30. So if you can buy them off other websites and buy a third party cable, and that could be cheaper. So the Macs past 2008, past the unibody design for the MacBooks, take a mini display part, and as I was saying, now in 2010 the mini display part was upgraded to take sound, and in the later models there is now a Thunderbolt cable instead of the mini display part. Now the Thunderbolt cable is the same style as the mini display part, so you can plug a mini display part adapter in. So the only thing is, the Thunderbolt cable is there because it will carry data, such as if you can use Thunderbolt for things such as external storage. So that's why they've upgraded it to a Thunderbolt. For just having a display, the mini display part's perfectly fine, and if you get one of the later ones, as I said, it'll carry sound. So then, it's fairly simple to set up your computer. So let's have a look how to do it. So here I've got the two displays set up, so you'll be able to see where each part goes, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So let's start with the Mac. Here's the mini display part that I bought. As I said, I bought a third party one, so yours might look a bit different, but the concept should be the same. So in the Mac, you'll see that we have a number of different images showing where we plug things in. Now this image here is the Thunderbolt image, and as I previously said, this is what we use for our display. Now the icon, if you have a version that has only as the mini display part, then that'll look a bit different, but the part should look the same, as it takes the same cable in. So all we do is simply just plug it in, and then that's in, and that's done. So over here I have my display, and I have a VGA input to the display, so I'll just plug it in. You just simply plug it in. It's fairly easy. Now, different displays take different inputs. Some take DVI, some take VGA, and some take HDMI. But it doesn't really matter, it's the same. You just plug it into whichever port it needs, and then we set it up the same, and I'll talk about that now. So then, now that we've plugged our parts in, you can see that both screens are now working together, and now connect well. So when you get your screen, you might have to fiddle about with the settings and such, increase the brightness, just make it how you like. Try and make the screen similar so that it's not too much of a difference. Of course, unless you're getting an Apple screen, there's probably going to be a bit of difference in the picture, but just try and make them as similar as possible. So then, now we might want to change some settings. For example, as you can see, this display is lower, so if I hadn't changed it, then when I was moving things across, it would move differently. So I'll show you how to set that up and some other changes. So in the System Preferences menu, we have a Displays pane. If we click on this, it gives us this view, and we get a bit on both of the panes, a pane on both of the screens. So we can do various things. We can change the brightness from here, which is just like normal, and then we have something called best for built-in display. So this will pick up and find out which is the best resolution for your display, what the display is meant to be at, and just automatically set it at that. So I'd recommend just keeping that the same, but if you want to change it, you can click on scaled, then just change the resolution here. You can get it to automatically adjust brightness as well. Now if you have a Mac which can do airplane mirroring, you'll also need mountain lion. You can change that here. Show mirroring options in the menu bar, unavailable, is also up there. So let's have a look at some other stuff. In the arrangement, this is where we change where our Mac is. As default, the two screens will be the same height, and it knows what the size of the screen is, so it will change according to that. But it will, if they're not the same height, then you won't get the continuity when switching between them. So you just adjust it down or up as much as you need. If your screen's on the left, then it should pick that up, but you can just move it. You can move the screen to the bottom and such, and you can just make it so that they work nicely together. Now, there are two reasons why people usually get a second display. One is just for more desktop space, and that is why I've got a second display. And the other is to mirror the display, so maybe you want someone else to see what you're doing. Now, the gather windows button, just in case you're wondering, will put the two screens information panels together, if that's what you want, but I prefer to have them on different screens so you can see what you're doing. Now, the final option we get is colour, and here you can just change some settings, but I'd recommend just keeping them the same, as they'll come on default, and that's probably the best, and both displays come with a colour setting. So if you get stuck, there is always the help button there, and you can open up the help centre and it'll give you some information. But I hope this helped, and I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. One thing I'd also like to add is that now I will not be doing a video, like a tutorial / review, every first week of the month and a Mac news every third Sunday of the month. I will just do a video every the first and third Sunday of every month, and if something happens that's worth doing a video on, I shall do a video on it for the Apple News. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that this video came out late. I was just waiting for the cable. If something like that happens, I will try and post on the Facebook page, so please like the Facebook page, which is the iMac Min, to find out about that. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.